All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another news roundup with your favorite boy, GetSelious, and your second favorite boy, SithScott. I mean, you could be first favorite boy if you want to, Scott.
I'm good at being second. Second's always the best, right?
I mean, second never getting caught. Yes, if the first get caught, it's the worst. Yeah. But anyway, this time this time for news roundup, we got tons of interesting news to go around, and let's start off with some great news. So, Scott, give us the best news of the day.
So, Ignis Universia, one of the indie games we talked about before and tried to introduce their Kickstarter, is now officially fully funded on Kickstarter. They reached their goal, and that means that they can actually work on the full game.
That is fantastic. We played a demo of the game and it was pretty good. The only criticism we had of the game was just it didn't have enough RPG elements, but the game's writing and its level design were pretty interesting. And the developers did mention that they do plan on adding more RPG elements to the game as time goes on, and the game's been kickstarted. So, oh man, I'm so proud of them. I can't believe they did it. I unfortunately missed the Kickstarter because I didn't get the notification from the Kickstarter via email or anything. So I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I luckily was able to help with the Kickstarter. The day before, they're at like 9K, added like their 10K goal. And so I just put in my little $12 into it to see if I could help. And I woke up the next morning and lo and behold, it was fully funded. That
is fantastic. I usually try to kickstart games like around my pay cycle, but it didn't happen. But anyway, if you want to support the game and you can't kickstart it, you can wishlist the game on Steam, which does help them and help the algorithm. So yeah, just wishlist the game, and yeah, you'll be helping them that way you can. Really looking forward to this game on full release.
Yeah, congrats to the team of Random Potion.
Yeah, those guys do good work.
Next on our list is some Nintendo news. We have a new Pokemon game was announced in the Pokemon Direct, where we got Gen 9.
Wow, really? So there's no information about them working on Pokemon Arceus 2?
There's DLC in the works and updates for Arceus, but apparently no Arceus 2, but at the same time I kind of don't want them to rush if they don't have to.
No, agreed.
Honestly, good Arceus was. But there was still, like the whole graphical problems, but I didn't really have that many issues with it.
Yeah. So they're starting a 9th gen. What is 9th gen based on, if I may ask? Is it going to be based on a tropical island? Is it going to be based on something, I would say, like America-ish, or...
It's based in Spain, of all places.
Wow, it's kind of okay. So we're fighting Tauros in real life. Good.
Yes. And the weird thing is they only showed the starter Pokemon. We didn't see any other new Pokemon in this trailer, aside from the 3 new starters.
All right.
Which we have a Fire Croc, which is Fuecoco. We got a Grass Kitty of Sprigatito, and a Water Duck of Quaxley.
So Quaxley is the one I see memes about. Who is as anyone is a fan of Hololive is not a related to Uzuru Subaru, aka Shuba Shuba. She's not related to her. We have confirmed that through our investigating right here. So sorry, guys.
The detective work.
Yeah. But I do believe that Quaxley is related to Dewford McDuck, aka Dewey from DuckTales.
I mean, I could definitely see that.
Yeah,
definitely has the same fashion sense.
Definitely. Let's see. I'm kind of the one I'm interested in is, I believe, at least from Design Point, I saw from Twitter. I have some interest, particularly in the grass cat. What is the cat's one name again?
Sprigatito.
Sprigatito gives me vibes of like the cute Chikorito. Chikorito's a very cute grass Pokemon, so that's nice.
Yeah, I really like. That's probably my favorite design of them, though. I would say Fuecoco has been growing on me the more that I look at the memes.
Yeah,
but I still think I'm probably gonna go for Sprigatito.
True. I see a lot of people.
We get to keep like the cat turning into a bigger cat rather than him turning into some humanoid cat.
Yeah, I hope not. That'd be a little too creepy. I'm looking forward to see. I hope the fire starter does not end up becoming a firefighting type. That seems to be a trend in some of the Pokemon games. We end up getting fire
I really
fighting
don't
types.
want that either.
Yeah, I was hoping that the fire type, because it looks like a bit like a lizard or a ground type, it could be fire dragon, maybe fire ground. You know, that'd be interesting.
Getting a true fire dragon starter would actually kind of cool, and then we could, you know, put it in Charizard's face.
Yeah, exactly. I think that'd be pretty cool. And as for the Quaxly, sorry, I'm butchering it. Quaxly, yeah, I'm butchering it. Yeah, Quaxly. I feel Quaxly could go between water flying, water ice, or just plain water.
And I wouldn't mind them just having just base types. We haven't really seen much of that anymore. They always have to have like a second form, basically.
Yeah, basically. The only thing I'm a little skeptical about Pokemon Knife Gen is that we just had the banger of Pokemon Arceus coming out. We're going back to the mainline games. I believe they announced the release date of the game will be also within this year, 2022.
Yeah, we got late 2022 somehow. I'm not sure if they could. I'm not sure how I feel about it just after with Arceus. Like I understand that it's been 4 years since Sword and Shield, so in sense it makes sense every 4 years having a new Pokemon gen. But because we got Arceus, I'm just like, how are they getting 2 games out in a year?
Exactly, and I also feel like not the cannibalizations that the Pokemon, I would say the mainline games, hope they are the mainline games, hasn't had a stellar reputation in a while. They haven't been able to please the casual nor the hardcore fan base. So I would rather, if it was possible, again, I don't know what inside a developer, if they took more time to make their games, because Arceus is probably the best Pokemon game, and that game took years to make, you know?
Oh, 100%. I really loved Arceus. And they did say that they're going to try to take elements of the open world into effect for the traditional mainline game. I don't know how much that means. That means we could have like more an open world townscape for Spain, or it could mean that we're just getting another Sword and Shield with like actual like normal dungeons and towns with some open world areas.
I guess probably they'll move into open world areas, but it really depends what they're gonna do. It'll probably, like I said, be Spain inspired, so we'll probably see a lot more different types of people and design, and maybe some increased customization. But I'm hoping for the best, because Arceus was, and I think, their best Pokemon game they have created.
100%. I really loved Arceus, and I just don't want to ever say that enough.
Yeah, I think so. I'm really skeptical about their other games. And I hope, like I said, I hope this game is good. I hope for the best.
Agreed. I hope for the best too.
Speaking of hoping for the best, I've heard Nintendo just shadow dropped the latest Kirby game demo. They hope for the best.
Yes, yes, they did. They could have like announced that they were going to drop a demo earlier, you know, but no, they just decided to say, hey, we dropped a demo on Switch. You should take a look at it.
Well,
and apparently it's pretty good, and it's not what some people have expected based on the trailers alone. So that's probably been a good thing to have a demo of Kirby, but apparently it's also really short.
Well, it's a demo. It doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't be angry at having a demo that's short.
Yeah,
It's not like everyone's going to be like a Project Triangle strategy. It's going to have like a 10-hour demo that goes with you to the next actual game.
Right. I think that this Kirby game looks pretty good. When I saw the trailers of it and advertised for it, it's a 3D platformer, a very new way for Kirby to be in. Hasn't been in this way in a long time. Very strong game to look forward to. But I'm surprised that you were surprised about you know about the demo. I mean, have you not seen Kirby Right Back at You? It's in a theme song. Kirby is the name you should know. Kirby is the star of the show. Don't you know? Wait, have you ever seen Kirby Right Back at You, the cartoon?
I actually have not. I've seen like the old cartoon commercials for it, but I never actually watched the series.
Oh my god, this is how I know my age is showing. He's coming right back at you. Like this is me. It's over. But yeah.
I do miss having some of those little like game icon cartoons, even if they were kind of sometimes cringe. Like
Sonic
the
was
Mario
never...
Brothers cartoon.
Yeah. Sonic was never cringe.
Yeah. I mean, the Legend of Zelda cartoons was very cringe, but they were still highly entertaining.
It's called art, not cringe, because if you say it's cringe, you know, we'll be hounded by Nintendo cops. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Nintendo fans, not cops. Nintendo cops will stop us if we make a Zelda game. We didn't make a Zelda game yet.
Yeah, let's not make a Zelda game unless we want to do the whole guns one, because apparently that's now a popular mod to do, is just make the same game but with guns.
Wish that was a joke, but segue. What's next on the bucket list, my good buddy?
The next one is one that I have a lot to say. It's also probably the negative thing to talk about. So Artesian Builds is a PC building company who makes a big ambassadorship program that constantly gets a lot of like free cloud, a lot of free advertisements from smaller streamers and big streamers alike. And they do like giveaways to try to increase their fan base, and they try to do a bunch of, I guess, just like extra stuff. But in the latest giveaway, they had to re-roll apparently 10 times before they chose someone, due to the size of either the following or due to just how they like the person's channel.
Whoa! What do you mean re-roll? Isn't this like I thought you described it as a lottery system? What's going on here?
It's supposed to be, but they decided that on the improvisation side, they were just gonna make up whatever rules they wanted as the giveaway was going on, without having actual requirements or guidelines.
Oh my God, what is going on?
And in process, they also talked bad about a lot of their small content creators because they didn't like the size of their following, or the size of their clicks, or the size of their statistics, or you didn't get enough follows for a few weeks. And it's just like, really? These guys literally do this for free for you, and you're just gonna go on and shame them in front of your much larger platform?
Man, that's horrible. I mean, as a small content creator as ourselves, without you can actually help us be not so small. We hit the sub button and like and share the video with your friends. We won't have to worry about getting shamed by people. But on a very serious note, that's just horrible and horrendous. It's reminding me of those horrible reality shows that are still on TV, that like just all they do is just shame the person anyway, like from cooking to like losing weight. Those shows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, I mean, there's an audience for it, so that's gonna happen. And I'm really happy that Twitter kind of exploded on this. And one of the ones was really PO'd because she had actually a pretty decent following, but the only reason they didn't like her is because nobody of her followers clicked on the actual ambassador link. Apparently that was important to them, was their ambassador link. If someone gave them clicks.
If that's just feels pretty weird, you know?
So in essence, it's like, oh, you have a big following, but your following sucks because they don't help us, and it's just like, oh, wow.
It seems like a very scammy version of a non-profit, where they're not about the non-profit, they're about getting the clout from non-profit, which gives them money in the end, you know?
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan. Also, a big thing that I want to know is a lot of what this was due to the CEO of the actual company, Artesian Builds. There are some tech people who do apparently some pretty good work on their PCs, but the CEO, who has, the control of everything, is the one who makes all these terrible decisions and is going to bring down the company with him with all these decisions, most likely.
That sounds terrible. It seems like if the workers who make the computers and the people who are responsible for the company should have more decision making in it. It seems if the workers had a equal say in the company, it might be put them in a better position like this, because they're ignoring the workers and the people who won the contest. I'm sorry, not the contest, the giveaway, which is also double insulting actually. And I believe that guy name is Noah Arts. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, it's like Noah Cruz or something.
Noah Cruz, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Noah. Yeah, it was Noah something. I've heard him do, like, people memeing him saying he did a YouTube apology.
He did. It wasn't the best. It was basically more of him saying, I'm sorry you didn't like the way I did things.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He didn't really actually, say sorry about what he did. He said he was sorry that people felt bad for what he did.
Yeah, that's a non-apology. Look, dude, you just look, if you really want to care about your PR, I'm going to say this from a perspective. If you want that goodwill back, because your whole business is based on goodwill, your entire business is based on goodwill. Listen to me and listen to GetSelious correctly. You give everyone who applied to your little thing a free PC or a free graphic card, okay? You give them all that stuff. You give them right now. They all get it. They own a copy of it. Then you take photos of them. Then you status boost them. You give them a little follow. You give them a like. You hang out on the streams, whatever, and boom, boom, boom. Your life is good. You better and I'll give your workers more means to control, and say your company, because it's not fair. You're punishing them. They need work, and it's based on your decisions you made.
Yeah, 100%. Like he's trying to do a lot of weird PR stunts that aren't that good because I think he actually needs a PR team to actually help him with this.
Yeah.
He's kind of just doing everything himself in PR system.
Oh, jeez.
And it's not helping at all.
That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. It sucks because, like, to me, it's like I'm upset at the people who didn't win it as well as the people who make these PCs, and it's like, yo, all they're doing is what they're supposed to be doing, and you're like, nope.
Yeah, and why would you even like harm your content creators that have been trying to vouch for you because helping you give free clicks, free clout?
Yeah, because you're
just tearing them through the mud.
Yeah, exactly. His entire business is based off the goodwill of others. That's what I said earlier. Like, yo, you're based on goodwill, so you better have good PR skills. You're not giving out PCs. You're giving an extension of yourself to the PC people think of you. I don't know if he runs a shop or some kind of side business where he builds PCs for people, but it affects that too.
My guess is he probably does, considering the name of their company is Artesian Builds.
Yeah. So it's just like, what are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing? Such a horrible... Anyway, let this be known that, just don't... Sometimes clout sharking isn't what it used to be. And I do feel bad for the creators because, like, it's a little personal story. So recently, I do check my Twitter from time to time, and I noticed that Scott recently tweeted me out to have a chance to win a custom PC drive, and because Scott enjoys my Twitch content, which thanks Scott. I know that playing indie games all day helps for a living, but it's the fact that somebody cares enough to think that you need to upgrade to your PC or to upgrade your to help your content is important, and the fact that this creator had their fans, friends, and people who believe in them and think this will push them to the next level, and you said F off. I have a huge lack of respect for you.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like how you do your streams, to be honest.
Thanks.
Very, I think my thing to say is it's very freeform, and you have usually a lot to say.
Yeah. I'm an opinionated guy. I mean, look at our news roundup. I literally just told people. I just told the workers of that company to have more control of their job.
Yeah. So, like you always have a lot to say and a lot to. Honestly, just to think about, because you have, I say, a lot of good takes.
Thank you. And a good take is a good take is that I hope Artesian Builds learn from this mistake, and I really hope they fix this up, and I hope that company, for the good PR they want to do, is give all of their. Also, I do believe the workers should have more control with it because they help make a thing. Give that person a free PC, no questions. I just give it. Give out the free PCs. Give it to everybody who deserves it, because your business is based on goodwill, and you want people to think highly of you. If they think highly of you, then you don't have to worry about it. Like, for example, Game Freaks, the creator of the Pokemon game, has been in the shitter for a long time now. Until Arceus came out. Now Arceus came out, we all love them now. Even I would say, screw 9th Gen. I'd be like, you know what? Arceus was a banger game. I'm gonna let 9th Gen rock,
But I said, yeah, just delay 9th Gen to give more resources to Legends. Because I think that's going to be the better route to go, especially as they continue to innovate on that model. Exactly.
I think it's a lot of potential with that type of gameplay and things you could do. Like, could you imagine if they added multiplayer and has like Monster Hunter style gameplay in it?
I can't wait for the Switch modding community to get a touch to that, because they already did that with so many other games.
Oh Lord, yeah, it would be pretty nuts.
Player Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, oh god, it'd be crazy. And yeah,
that'd be great.
That'd be great. And with that, I think that ends our collectively news roundup. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please sub to the channel. It does help us out and helps the content, the whole YouTube algorithm out. Like the video as well. Leave a comment and see what you think of our opinions are. And be sure to follow us on our social medias, which is linked in the description below. And have a good one. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.